So for those of you asking, how do you get rid of the skin? I didn't. It's still there. See? Hello. She says hi. I don't know how I got here. I got 2 kids, a cat, and a dog. Bye. Bye. See you later. Whoa, a little up close personal there. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 of my fast. My goal is really to just kind of maybe cut some of this body fat off, tighter, slimmer stomach. So for those of you asking, how do you get rid of the skin? I didn't. It's still there. See? Hello. She says hi. Let's go eat breakfast. So this is what I'm having for breakfast: scrambled eggs, and then this is one of my favorite things to make. It's a non-lox bagel. It's just an everything bagel, topped with some cream cheese, smoked salmon, and then capers on top. You can add onions and stuff if you want. I will say this: if you're someone who's trying to lose weight, maybe do like half the bagel instead of both. I try to make breakfast like the biggest meal of the day, because then you burn it off all day, you know, and then eat like a small lunch, small dinner and stuff. Like this morning, I'm hungry because last night I had dinner at like 6 p.m. and then I didn't really eat after. I woke up hungry. I was like, we will eat the whole bagel today, okay? And then, woo! I think I put too much salt in those eggs. I love water, don't get me wrong, I love water, but you know, sometimes you just be wanting some juice. So this is something that, like, when I'm trying not to drink juice and like sweets and stuff, I'll just put this in my water. It's just a drink mix, peach lemonade, 5 calories. And it has CBD in it. So this one is like for calm, so like for anxiety, stress, and it really just makes you just feel relaxed and chill. It's a good substitute for like if you're trying to not drink so much juice, because you know juice is high in sugar, high in calories and all that. I feel like my abs are trying to come through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that a 4-pack I see? Let me find out. I'm flexing right now. I know I said I was hungry, which I was, but remember yesterday we talked about not overeating? I ate, I noticed I'm full. I'm gonna save this for later, put in the microwave, come back, maybe eat after my workout or whatever, but you know, I'm not gonna force myself to eat this whole plate of food just because I have it. You know, if my body's like, okay, you're full, we don't need any more, then I'm gonna listen to it. I love carbs though. When you overeat, you start feeling bloated, you start feeling so tired and fatigued and all that. I don't want to, you know, feel so like bleh. I'm done, I ate, I'm energized, I'm fueled. Let's go work out. Guys, look. I was walking my dog late at night and I heard like a kitten just crying, and it sounded like she was in pain. You know, maybe she was crying out for her mom. Y'all, this is a kitten. Like, look how tiny. Look how tiny she is. She was just like literally crying out for help and I had to save her. Oh, you better stop it, Pistachio. She gonna get you. That's it. Oh. Stop. Okay, no fighting. She doesn't like it. Okay, so I called the vet. They said that I actually have to take her to the shelter first to make sure like nobody's looking for her. Okay, do you guys want to know her name? I really want to tell you her name. So I named her Anastasia. So I named my dog Pistachio, right? Like that's his name. And I was like, Stash and Stas. I just thought that was so cute. Let me just put this out there. I did not want another pet, okay? Like, I barely wanted that dog. I don't know how I got here. I got 2 kids, a cat, and a dog. Like, I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I ended up in this situation. They were rescues, and it's like, you know, I'm a mom, and I just want to love all the children of the world. I'm talking. I just got to the shelter. I look like I've been crying because everybody goes through things. Everybody is dealing with something, and there was just like something that I had been believing God for. It was out of my hands, out of my control, and I really just had to like put it in the hands of God and just like have faith. You gotta have faith when it really can go one of two ways. You have to physically train your brain and your thoughts. No, this is what it's going to be. This is going to happen. God is going to do this. It is already done. You shall have whatever you say. Like, it was just out of my hands. And so for it to now like get the news that like, if you take anything from me, God is still in the business of performing miracles. God is real. God and God alone is the only one who can provide for you all of your needs. Whatever you have, whatever you don't have. If you don't have it, you don't need it. And if you have it, you need it. Use what you have. His kids shall lack no good thing. Don't underestimate the power of God. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, faith of a mustard seed is all you need. Tell him what you need. Tell him the desires of your heart. Give it to him and let go and let him do the rest. Be still and know that he is who he says he is. I was like, you did it again, God. I remember the last time you performed a miracle. I remember the last time before that you performed. I remember what you've done. What makes me think that you're going to stop now? You've gotten me all the way here. What makes me think that you're going to fail me now? You won't. I will never not tell people about the goodness of God, because I've experienced it for myself. Ain't no way I should be right here today. Good morning, guys. Stop. I'm about to go get a wax. I always do this to myself. I'm like, who wants their coochie ripped apart like when they first wake up? It doesn't make any sense, but. So right now, I'm on my way to yoga. It's been a form of self-care that I love, because like I did yoga in college one time and I fell asleep and I thought it was pointless. I was like, what is the point of yoga? Like, you know? And so I never went back because I thought like that would be my experience. But as an adult, when you actually have things that stress you out, yoga is great. Yoga, 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, we need to have a talk. Okay. I've been eating out so much this week. Chicken wings, tacos. I got here a little early, so I'm just talking to y'all for a little bit. My eating habits have not been the best this week, but that's okay because it's about to be a new week. And that's really what I try to tell people is like, you don't have to be perfect. We're not out here trying to be bodybuilders, okay? It's just about being the best version of you that makes you happy, that makes you feel confident, you know? It's okay to fall off the track. It's okay to hit plateaus. Like, just be like, okay, it's a new week. I'm gonna try it again, you know? My very first hot yoga class ever, and it was great. Definitely sweat out my edges. I was dripping sweat. I was just dripping. I was literally like because it was like all over my mouth and stuff. The main thing is just like moving your body. So yoga is great. Like, I am definitely tapping into my like soft girl era. I just mind my business and drink my water and go to my yoga class. So guys, I don't even know if I'm gonna include this part in the video. My car been on E for like 2 days. I just been procrastinating. I was like, I'm gonna go get gas. I never did. I just love yoga. I'm on the way to the gas station and my car stops. It's literally 0.4 miles. It's literally like I can see the gas station. So don't be like me. Don't procrastinate. Like, it don't make no sense. Okay guys, we are back on the road. It's hot. I was really trying to find a spot with some shade. Okay, y'all. I be feeling so weird being out here filming and vlogging. Guys, my YouTube channel just got approved for monetization, guys. Like, what? Like, good, how are you? Oh, thank you so much. You're sweet. Thank you. So sweet. That's the crazy thing is, like, I thought it would see, that's my thing. God is so good because first of all, I'm on a social media break from Instagram, focusing on YouTube, right? It's like so many people want to do YouTube, but so many people never really cross that threshold of getting to the point where you can even make money, you know? And like, I'm not sitting here expecting my first check. Like, honestly, it might be 1 cent, but I don't care. But just the fact that like you get that email that says like you're eligible, apply now, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I thought I would take forever to get here because people think, oh, you just need 1,000 subscribers. No, that's one of the things. You also have to have thousands of watch hours, which, okay, when y'all watch a YouTube video, you're not watching the full 30 minutes. You're probably gonna watch like 2 minutes, 1 minute, whatever. Those have to add up to like thousands of hours. And so I'd always be checking. It'd be at like 900. I'd be like, dang, like it's gonna take me forever to get to 4,000. And then just like literally when you take your hands off of it and you just like do things just because like you do things with your heart, that's the main thing, not just being consistent. And I know in my last video, I said that I was going to post a video every day. And it happened, okay? I was shooting for the stars and I'm gonna land against like the moon or something. You know, I don't think I'll ever get used to people like watching me talk. But hi, sorry. Start small, have those realistic goals for yourself. Life is created in like a whole bunch of different tiny steps. It's never like one big jump. It's always tiny. It's like a ladder. You don't see no ladder. If you're trying to reach like the ceiling, the roof or whatever, the ladder is not gonna have a step down here and then like a step up there, you know? It's gonna have a whole bunch of tiny steps because that's how you get to the top. That's how you get to where you wanna be. That's how you achieve your goals. That's how you have success, is those tiny things that add up. So don't neglect the tiny things. But anyways, I really just wanted to say thank y'all so much for supporting me and my channel. It means the world to me to like read y'all's comments. But also too, this whole journey has taught me like stop caring about like what other people are gonna think. Like, yeah, it's weird for me to be filming out here. Like, it's weird for me to go into a food place and I'm taking a video of the menu and the restaurant. People look at me like, what are you recording? Like, you know what I mean? But then when you put it together and you make a YouTube video and people are like, oh dope, like that's a cute spot, I'm gonna try that spot, like, you know. So just be you. Always be true to yourself, always be authentic to yourself. Back to the whole my car running out of gas situation. The sweetest lady stopped, the sweetest lady stopped and she was like, what we ended up doing was, because I'm telling y'all, I was on the way to the gas station. I know it was irresponsible. I know I should have stopped passing up thousands of gas stations to get to like the one that I wanted to go to at the time. She took me to like this gas station, literally like 2 buildings down. They had like one of those little red things they put the gas in, and then we're like, okay, cool, like this is the easy part. We over here trying to put the gas in the car and it's not coming out, and we both are looking at this thing like, how does this even work, like, you know. And so then, you know, I'm just messing with it. She calls her husband on the phone, but I figured out that you have to like push and then like push it down to, you know, anyways. Figured out how to work it. Gasoline started flowing in there. I was like, yes. We were like, we did it, you know. But we had a good talk too, you know. We were just in her car talking before all that, and she was, you know, I was just telling her my life story, and you know, like it definitely felt like a God moment, because what's so funny is I was telling her, I was like, this is so crazy. I'm over here jamming in my car, going to yoga, and next thing you know, just poop poop, like my car runs out of gas. She's like, oh, where do you go to yoga at? And you know, I told her where. She goes, oh my gosh, my daughter goes there. I was like, what? Like, that's so crazy. Like, I was telling her about like, you know, what I do, career and everything, and she was just a sweet lady, super sweet lady. I was like, we're gonna be friends forever. So shout out to her. Her name is Sally, and she was the best, because she's like, yeah, I drove by, and you know, what would I do like if that was my daughter, like, you know, stranded, like, you know. So she was like saying that's why she stopped. I don't know, it just means a lot to me, because it's like sometimes like I don't realize, I don't know why I'm getting kind of emotional right now, but like I think for me, like, oh shoot, oh no, we are not doing this today, not in public. I don't know, I think I just get emotional like when I talk about stuff like this, because like, I mean, some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not know, but you know, like, I don't really talk to my mom just because of the like the detriment to like my mental health and like, you know, my kids and stuff. It was a long and thought out but serious decision that I made in the best interest of myself and my kids, but that's just the way life is, right? Like, I don't cry every day about it. I really don't even think much about it until something like this happens, where this super sweet, nice lady has a daughter my age, and she just was such like, had such good motherly like energy that like I wasn't used to, you know, and it feels good to like, I'm like, oh, this must be what having a mom feels like. Like, I literally was like, wow, like, she's so sweet, she really cares about me, like, she's so nice. Like, I really hate asking people for something. Like, when my car was stopped, like, I could have called somebody, I could have called a guy, I could have called, you know, but I was like, I'm gonna just figure this shit out, because that's just me. Like, I've never like been able to like depend on people, you know, like, I've always had to figure stuff out for myself, which I don't think that's a bad thing, because that's all I know, that's just what I'm used to, you know. Even when she was trying to help me, I was like, oh, it's like, you sure, like, you know, like, I really hate like being like the person that like is like needy or like can't do stuff on her own. But long story short, I just was really appreciative of like her, because I literally, I said in my head, I was like, man, like, she's a great mom, you know, like, this must be what having a mom feels like, you know. I'll be in public, you know, people tell me, oh my gosh, like, you're such a good mom. Or like, even yesterday when I was getting food, I had my kitten with me, you know, I just went out, ordered food real quick, and I'm just holding her, rocking her, you know, petting her, just, you know, kitten baby stuff. And someone was like, oh my gosh, like, you're such a good mom, like, you know, do you have, is this your first pet? I was like, no, I have 2 kids. Those are my first 2 pets right there. I appreciate that, because it's like, I didn't have a mom to show me how to be a mom, but I feel like I'm still grateful, because she showed me like what I don't want to do and like what I don't want to be, you know. Like, I always said, like, I may not know what to do, but I know what not to do, you know. But I need to eat my food, and yeah, I just wanted to share that, because she was really sweet, literally so nice. First time for everything. You learned your lesson. You're never gonna push it that far again. She's like, help me, please take me home with you, please. My little family is complete. Bye. See y'all later.